Hey guys, Sandy here, and today I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. Now, this is the kit that I purchased at Tuesday morning, and it turned out to be just about $11. It was an amazing deal. For some reason, things that were ringing up much less than what they actually had on their price tag, which was fabulous for me. I don't know why there was a sale going on, but there was. So hooray for that. I am going to be scrapbooking these two photos. They are both of me. And I am scrapbooking this photo in particular. This was when I lost 20 pounds and my pants were basically falling off my body. I have since lost 10 more pounds, but I don't think I'm going to be doing a whole lot of like weight loss journey photos. But I just really like the fact that my pants were falling off and I went down 2 pant sizes. So let's see what I can do. Okay, so the first thing I did was just kind of flip through the paper and the Project Life cards that I had. I decided to do dots on dots because if you remember this, these pattern papers that came in the little birthday collection here, there are a lot of dots, like a lot of dots. So, you know, there are things you gotta do, and use the dots for this collection is one of them. So I did decide to go with the black and white dot, which is a very linear dot, and then the confetti dot over here, the colorful one, is not. It's just kind of sporadic and all over the place, and that works for me. I think if the dots were all the same color, I would probably not be feeling as comfortable doing the dots on dots, but like I said, totally good with it since one is like a confetti and one is more linear. Now I do have these two photos and I'm thinking that I'm probably going to matte them with something. At this point, I'm thinking probably a black cardstock, but I knew I needed to bring in another color, or I wanted to bring in another color over top of this diagonal stripe, since the only thing I really had was dots or birthday themed, and I did not need more dots, and I definitely didn't need a birthday theme. I took my washi tape, placed it on some white paper, and then trimmed it down. And that is a great thing to do with washi tape. Anytime that you need it to be more opaque, some washi tapes are not so opaque. This is the way to do it. And then you'll see what I do with some more of the washi tape in a second here. So I do have This Makes Me Happy. I also have that little wood veneer ticket that says not get it done, make it happen. So I knew I wanted to use both of those sentiments. I did not have another pattern paper, so I took the floral washi tape and I'm just placing this over top of a photo mat. And I mean, in all actuality, guys, if you didn't want to use this much washi, if you wanted to save your washi, you could have just done all around the edges and not done the center part, like kind of like gutted it. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you wanted to do that. However, I'm not worried about saving the washi or, you know, making my washi last forever. I already have plenty of washi and I'm trying to use more. So I definitely don't want to, at the end of this month, when I am finished with this kit for the month of March, I don't want a lot of washi. So again, I am totally cool with using it up. I'm probably going to make some more patterns of pattern paper with the washi as well, because I am running out of paper, and like I said, lots of dots, guys, like lots of dots. So there is that going on in my life. So there we go. I really like how that photo kind of pops on top of that. And I know that this is a layout where I'm documenting the fact that I lost 20 pounds and that I dropped 2 jean sizes. But really, this selfie right here that I took, I was outside of work and I sent it to my husband, and this, I think, is the first time like I saw I saw the thinness in my face. Like I actually saw, I was like, wow, I've lost weight. So this photo, I'm patting it. If you hear anything bumping, I'm patting the photo. This photo, it was important to me to have on here along with the jeans. And it was important to kind of like put that one on display. So we have the This Makes Me Happy. However, the rounded corners, they do not make me happy, guys. Those have got to come off. So I trim that down. I trim it just so that it is a square corner now. And I am okay that it goes practically entirely up the page. At first, I was going to have the Make It Happen be up by This Makes Me Happy, but ultimately I decided it needed to be on the bottom. And then I felt like I needed some more of that bright yellow color. So I took another Project Life card and I just trimmed it down so that you did not see the curved edges again. And I just made it look like it was a strip of paper that went entirely behind the This Makes Me Happy banner. And I was trying to finagle it so that it completely hit underneath of the photo mat with my pants, but it didn't work. So I just decided, you know what, I'll just bring in more layers. So I decided to repeat the diagonal striped layer here, but I made the diagonal stripe go the opposite direction. And you might be thinking, that's driving me crazy. How could you do that? But to me, I liked it. I didn't want it to be the exact same. I just want it to be a little bit different. And then I had to leave for work, so we had to stop. And then we are back again doing the layout some more. So I was thinking about putting in these wooden chevrons. Now this is the second layout that I've placed them on the layout, but ultimately they do not stay. Like they just don't stay. So they're going back into my little bits right here. And then I'm like, I need some more paper. I need some more layers. I need some more color. Like I just need more on this page. There isn't a heck of a lot of lumpy and bumpy embellishment on this one, just a little bit, and that's okay. Completely okay, you guys. If you want layouts that have no lumpy bumpy, you do you. If you want layouts that have a heck of a lot of lumpy and bumpy, girl, you do you too. Like whatever you want, you just make it happen. While I'm sitting here with this layout, I'm realizing I did not add adhesive to my thickers that you will see me add on here in a little bit. So I'm just going to sit here and glue those bad boys on while I am talking to you. So I'm looking through the Project Life cards because I'm trying to bring in another color another pattern onto this page. And I want to obviously stay in the color scheme. And the Project Life cards are a pretty good match for the color scheme. But ultimately, I decided to add the green washi tape again. And I figured since I had it down at the bottom, I could bring it up at the top. And down at the bottom, I tore the washi tape so it had like a jagged edge. But up at the top, I decided to leave it solid. And I did that because I had the diagonal stripe going the opposite way. So I didn't want my washi tapes to be exactly the same either. I wanted there to be a difference. Now I'm going through these Vicky Bouton flat stickers, and surprise of all surprises, they're an American Crafts product, so guess what? They don't stick, so I do have to add adhesive to them. I really wish American Crafts would get their act together and like make their stickers stick. So I decided to cut that pink bad boy in half. I layered it under the Make It Happen, and then I also put it over here by my photo just to give it a little bit of fun. I tried to use this sticker, but I actually ripped the sticker in half and decided it wasn't the right one anyway. Now I did put down the cork heart, and I tried to bring in this cork piece as well. Because you guys know I love me some cork, but it did not work. Now I tried to bring in these Truly Grateful puffy stickers as well. And while the colors are great, I just wasn't feeling any of them. Like there were some flowers and some animals, and they just didn't work. So I thought, you know what? I will play up on the black and white. I'll bring in some black and white word stickers. That didn't work. I thought about bringing in this title here where I talked about whatever the little word phrase is and smile more. And I was like, no, this isn't working either. So everything I was trying wasn't working. Now I thought about bringing in the black with the little like gold foil. And I like the little ticket down at the bottom, but when I put this up at the top, I hated it. So I decided to take those off the page as well. At this point, I am really struggling. I feel like I want to add more to the layout, but I'm not exactly sure what, because everything in my kit just isn't working for me. And at this point, this is where I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put on the title and be done with this layout. So I decide to use the pink chipboard thickers. And these are the ones that I just stuck down. So fun fact, they don't stick. But I decided to put those down. So the title is 20 pounds. Or you know what, this makes me happy. You might think that's the title, or it could be make it happen. You might look at that and think it's the title. I don't care really. Whatever one you want to think is the title, that go for it. Like you think that. Now I did want it to, I wanted to leave that cork heart down here at the bottom. So I decided that I was going to bring in some cork. Now this is just, basically it's like a cork washi tape. I tried to put it over here. I did not like it over there whatsoever, but I ultimately decided to trim it down just a little bit and place it under the photo mat, the super bright and colorful photo mat. So there's just a little strip of cork right there. So I have cork only in 2 places on this layout, and normally I would put it in 3, but I think if you looked at this layout, there is a very, very slight diagonal line of embellishment from kind of like if you like 3/4 up of the way on the left hand side down to the bottom right, and it's a very light, very like understated line of embellishment, and I'm just gonna go with that of why I only placed cork on 2 different places. That's my reasoning. So if it sounds good to you, awesome. If you think I'm just like sucking reasons out of my thumb, awesome too. It just worked. The 2 places worked for me while I was figuring it out. And then my journaling says, I've always said I'd rather be a little fat and happy than skinny and miserable. Well, I got a little too fat. Started practicing portion control and removed soda from my life. I dropped 20 pounds and went down 2 pant sizes, feeling and looking good. And that is the truth. I have always said I'd rather be a little fat and happy than skinny and miserable. So basically I am eating everything I want to. I'm just eating smaller amounts of it, and soda has cut out of my life. Like that is cut out. Soda is like, it's a true addiction. So had to end that. No bubbly for me. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys again real soon for another video.